Alrighty guys, I'm sitting in a new car. That's gonna get taken apart. Yeah, so take apart car 2. We got ourselves a Trailblazer in red. Ooh. And it's sitting very nicely on a journey. Let's see, we got this sunroof there. Ooh. Hey, I think the sunroof actually opens too. Yeah, it's motorized. Motorized sunroof, I think.
Oh yeah.
That's nice. Okay, cool.
Seats.
I know the seats look very, very nice. A little bit worn, but a little bit of upkeep and stuff.
See that handle?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that much nicer than what I have?
I do not recall, but it looks sturdier.
Yeah, the gear shift is like the
yeah.
Firebirds.
Oh yeah, that looks good. Yeah, that looks much nicer. And also the console looks good. So interior much better. Overall shape, Chevrolet stuff, kind of torn up. Got some fraying and stuff down here. That's been ripped apart. That's not too bad. I don't know, interior looks pretty good. So we got, yeah, basically the same interior, I think, with the Buick though. Does the Buick only have one cup holder though? In the front here, it seems like there's only one. So there's like 1, 2. This one's 3, I think, from what I recall. Anyway, so that would be an improvement. But yeah, seats look much better. So that's definitely nice. Window looks pretty good. No visible cracks in the dash.
This is different here too, so all of that will have to be used. Okay.
At one time.
Okay, so we do need to get that out there.
Alright.
Because it looks good. It looks better than what's in the Buick,
yeah, I know. So. No visible cracks in the dash, which for GM is surprising. Yeah. We do have this cord here. Some sort of thingy. Anyways, that's interesting. Ooh, got a little.
The carpet's in decent shape too.
Thing right there.
The
There's some dog fur over there. Okay, interesting.
Overall.
All right, but yeah, it looks pretty good.
This is kind of separating a little bit. I think that can be some glued.
Okay. There we go. Gotta watch where we step off at. All right, so then we got the mirrors that have the clear, so the turn signal versus being colored, which I'm not sure if that's going to help with visibility or not. Depends on how bright the bulbs are. Yeah. But I do like.
Nice LEDs,
yeah.
So I think it'll definitely go with the blackout.
Yeah.
That'll be a nice feature.
Yeah, but I like the Trailblazer lenses there. Yeah, those things look good. A little foggy, but still look really good. Because I mean, even the reflector inside looks really good compared to what I typically see. Yep. Oh yeah, let's see here. Does it have a key thing back here? How are you supposed to unlock the back? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Alright. Yeah, because I don't see anything to put a key in like normal.
I was just watching a video. There's a little cover area back there where you're able to get in.
Okay. So anyways, guys, project of the day: Trailblazer take apart so it can go onto the Buick, whatever it's called, Bobby. Because I'm not going to say the name of whatever the model's called, because that thing, what is it called? It's not is it Rainier? No. Rainier is the Lincoln.
No, Rainier's Buick.
Oh, it is. Okay. What's the?
This is a little ripped back. That's not too bad.
What's the Lincoln called? Because it's something similar. Oh, the Mariner, I think. Mariner, Rainier. Oh, that is a lot of dog fur. Good, isn't that?
Yeah, there's this little cap right here.
Ah, okay.
That's supposedly. You're supposed to be able to say the carpet is much better. It's going to need a good
the carpet looks great.
So there's like a special.
Because just having that open will be better for lighting.
Oh,
for us to be able to see.
Well, might be.
And yell at each other.
Go ahead and pull it back.
Hey, hey. Hello. Ooh.
Look.
Weak.
Oh. These.
Oh,
we need to get those.
Yeah, because those are not crusties.
Those are mint.
I like the non-crustiness that I see.
I don't remember. We're just gonna say the whole hatch.
Now that is crusty.
It's funny because the same way on the.
I think that's typical water just sitting.
Yeah.
But that is.
See that piece there is good.
Oh, that is a huge improvement there. Just the hinges look awesome.
So once we get this down, the Buick doesn't have that light. So
Okay.
we'll have that, but we'll have to pull this down.
Yeah.
And everything's separated in 2 pieces, whereas the Buick's 1 piece. I think we have to save these as well.
Yeah, I would imagine
And
so.
we'll have to save the belts because those are a different color
Okay.
to go with that. So we got our work set out for us, and I'm not sure what the simple thing is here.
Oh, what?
can do
Oh,
a color.
hello. That looks simple.
Yeah.
Where's? Oh, here we go. Huh.
The apple to what? See?
Yeah, because that's definitely like an Apple tablet. Interesting. Okay. Interesting things you find in cars.
A 2-amp fuse.
And we'll probably potentially
sound.
we could find some weird things in the crevices of the car too.
And I just figured out all your the tire stuff is all underneath that second row.
Oh, the tire stuff is under the second row.
Yeah.
Oh! Not the tire, but the stuff for the tire. Spare tire still in here. Good night. Because I was thinking, wait a minute, how did they accomplish that?
So, which is good because I actually want to pull this one off and I'm going to pull the Buicks off, so we can save 2 aluminum tires for
Emergencies.
extracurricular
Activities.
burnout stuff.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit of surface rust back here, but yeah, ready. Yeah.
So
it's better than I thought, that is for sure. But yeah, it's crusty though still. So okay. So project of the day, we'll see what we do.
It's a good option for you.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
Yeah. So,
Long term.
It's kind of crusty.
Yeah. So
I think one of the brake lines, if you we pop the hood, one of the brake lines is being held together with
zip tie.
Clamps.
Yeah, and that door has a major issue there.
Hose.
And hose. Okay. I mean, body-wise, it looks great. Ooh, hello. And oh, nice. Look at all the nice rusty crusty on that.
See that whole unit there?
Uh-huh.
So I'm actually going to use that for mine to a degree. Either way, filter's in good shape. But yeah, it's a nice Canon filter.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much.
Yeah, look at the rust in the hood underneath there. That's
if you get up on the front there, you can see.
I'm just looking up inside the hood there. That's a lot of crusties.
There's a couple lines that were replaced, brake lines, but then
yeah.
But then this one is held together with hose, which is not what you want for brake lines.
Yeah, I can kind of see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there looks like it had AC work done on it. So.
AC might be good then.
Yeah, it was blown cold. So
inline, right?
Wash. Yeah. 1.2 atmosphere.
Yeah.
I want to say this, I think.
Yep.
Which might be a little tricky to get to, but.
Hey, got a friend. Hi, friend.
He's like, no, it's cool.
It's like my home is being invaded by homes.
We'll save that.
Yeah, cane in there. I mean, it looks good.
Yeah, because I mean, at least I probably actually won't use that, but you could actually, you can resell it as.
Could use it as something. Okay. Yeah.
But from what I read too, I don't believe the 4L60 and this will go
match up.
to on the Buick either. So it's not worth
The effort. Yep. Alright. So we will try and get some work done, and we'll bring you back and set up time lapses of some of the stuff as we go.
The dash is what's got me worried. That'll be.
That's going to be fun, because GM dash is not a fun thing to work on. I know. That Camaro dash was not fun to work on. There's always a one bolt somewhere hidden that you can't find. So, alrighty.
Slow.
Yep.
But overall, I paid $1,000 for the vehicle.
Yep.
I already had the wheels weren't perfect, but they were in good shape, and I had 2 at least good new tires on there, and then the other tires seem to be good shape. So just those wheels, even in bad shape, people try to get for $500, $700 with tires. So even I think just for the wheels and the tires, it was a good deal. But being able to get all these interior parts, the black leather, because just buying 2 seats was going to cost me $400.
Right.
They're still sitting. And these aren't perfect, but they're much better.
They're greatly improved than the other things that I've seen. Yeah. So, and obviously, with the Buick that we're working with, Bobby, we can't use any of the headlights or taillights because that doesn't convert over. So.
Yes.
Ooh,
but these are
look
going
at
to be better. It's better than
it's got that
oh,
nice.
I think that's a amp or something. So yeah, that's all the parts. I wondered where they went.
Okay, that might be good to hang on to. Have an extra set.
Tried to pull the carpet out too.
Yeah.
Because it will look better than what's in there, but still.
Yeah, I might want to vacuum a little bit as we go. And then also you get the extra radio thing back there in the back seat with the air vents. Does Buick get the same thing?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
So
I knew it had the air vents, but I hadn't seen if it had the radio on
and
it.
that stereo works terrible, so maybe this will work better with that combination.
Yeah, potentially.
Oh, look, it's got the stock mats too.
Oh, underneath the other mats.
Yeah. So all that's going to be good to save.
Yeah, and also there's an extra water bottle, and we can get a pin too. So I mean, hey, I mean, pins are worth a lot of money, so.
And have like no power.
Oh, there is no power. Yeah. Okay.
We need to have some power though to move stuff. See, this is nice, much nicer grip.
Yes, it does look much better.
It's cool. It's got the 2.
Now it looks like
holders.
Once we get the seats out, getting that should be decently easy. It just depends
That'll
on
if
it connects under
and
there.
that's not all wobbly. Well, I think it's mostly.
Because
look at that.
Oh, I think
it won't be too hard.
I hope so, yeah. Because I know the Camaro one that went up and under the dash, and that would not move. Right, so hopefully it ends right there.
We'll need that, whatever that trim is.
Yep. Okay.
Who knows what kind of surprises we'll see.
And there's
these
always
snap
surprises.
off like the Firebird, where you just get in behind, and they have the old tabs, but that's snappy.
Yeah.
But overall, door panels. You know, if we glue that down the road, that'll be good. So, but we got a lot of work ahead of us. So we better get to work.
Okie dokie. That's the project for today. Alright guys, so when dealing with your two-tone, which by the way I love two-tone interior, that's pretty cool. Two-tone interior on your Trailblazers. So obviously typical GM pins and whatnot that you have to take off and stuff. But what I'm noticing here is that the black piece underneath here has a lip, and so you want to put your, if you're taking it off, you want your top tan piece or whatever your other two-tone piece is going to be. You want to take that off first, and then you get the lip underneath that you will want to install your black first when reinstalling on whatever vehicle you're working on, and then put the tan back on. So that's actually pretty good idea. I wasn't sure which way they went or if they would just rip off by themselves individually, but it's going to be a little bit of a lip process there with doing tan and then black to take off and then black to tan to put on. So I approve. I like it because that's just the easier way of keeping it together instead of having to have like another bolt or pin system through both of them. So that makes it a lot easier to install and uninstall. But I do like the two-tone because that just gives a little bit more character to the car as well. So cool. Alrighty guys, status report brought to you by the Combustion Guys Garage. Check out the cool merch and stuff, but also check out the fact that we have knocked out quite a bit of the interior work. Still waiting on the carpet, doing that last because obviously there's a few things we gotta take out still before we take the entire carpet piece out, but also that way we have something nice to crawl on while we're crawling all over this thing and getting stuff out. So rear seats, those came out pretty easy. Definitely some crusty bolts, so we have to see what we got. Metal-wise, everything metal-wise underneath looks pretty good. A little bit of rusty there, but should be able to take care of that pretty easy. A little bit of grinding and a little powder coating maybe, or some other coating. Some other spray paint. Well, we'll let Todd figure that out. But anyways, but luckily, everything coming out nice and easy interior-wise. Looking pretty good. Looks like the console there in the middle should be pretty easy to take out, more than likely. And just gotta watch for the airbags while we're taking this stuff off, so that we don't end up having stuff blowing up on us, because that would not be a fun experience. But yeah, everything coming up pretty good.
But did you die? Hi!
Hey, yeah. So, we got the front driver's seat out. We got passenger seat out. We've got a lot of the front of the dash and stuff out. Now we're working on 10mm on the top of the dash to get the dash to come out.
And it's warming up a smidge. The sun decided to show up today.
Slightly, still breezy though, so it gives you a little bit of a chilly chill, but not too
I
bad.
still have 3 layers on.
Yep.
Thin layers, but I still have them on.
Exactly.
But so far, we're liking the dash uninstall.
Yep.
For this vehicle.
Going pretty good.
Hopefully, it'll be as simple on the Buick. We can hope. If nothing else, then we'll just paint the Buicks black. But with the way the Buick has a very nice dash, but it's been so gummied up by the previous owners that it's not, you know. Since we have this one in such good shape, it would be dumb not to use it. So, but overall, what time are we at? I think we're at 12:30. So
yeah, we're not too bad.
Time-wise, it's, you know.
Oh, there you go. Look at that Chevy.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh, Chevy. So that's probably to show you that it's the different dash.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. Nice.
But
makes it easy.
So far,
going pretty well.
Pretty good. A lot of parts. I don't think we broke too much yet.
No, I think I only had one ear snap off and something, but that's about it.
But yeah, I don't think we're going to dig on too much underneath the hood. But just this much that we're taking out, we might grab speakers and some door regulator or the window regulators, but I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
So we'll see. I gotta get the hatch off too. That's one thing.
Yeah,
that'll be good for the parts.
That'll be fun.
That we need. Let's see. Wow!
It moves.
That is crazy. What a blessing. All right, so we're still gonna have the speakers attached somewhere. Yeah. Let's see if they unplug.
See a wire?
I see a wire, and I think in this circumstance,
It'll be easier just to take the speakers out.
because we're not gonna. If we snip them behind the plug.
Yeah. Okay.
In that one. But overall, we're
moving along pretty good.
Scheduled 2 days, 2.5 days to do all this.
Right.
And we're really making.
Yeah, because I did not expect the interior to pop out this good.
We gotta pull off the rear tires off of both cars to save the aluminum rims for burnout wheels.
Yep.
So we gotta pop the steelies on the here. I guess we wouldn't have to, but
be nice
if they can have it where it can hold off or whatever.
Right.
I got a wire. Oh yeah, that's well, nope. That one is undone. Looks like good on that.
Got it sitting on the steering wheel, obviously.
Oh, it's plugged right here. Oh. Snips? Tip them with?
Yeah. I got that snips. Got those snips.
Yeah, there's the this little plug thing here. That's the only thing. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Got the sitting the thing here.
See that whale? We got that as low as we can go. So let me get over.
Because now we got.
Wait a second.
We got this here, so seems like it's possible, but we're gonna have to angle it a whole lot more top-wise, I think.
Okay, sit back there for a minute. We're that close. I think we're jammed up. We got that far.
You want to keep that. So.
Okay. Alright, well, let me look at how hard it is to do steering. I guess if you want to collect.
Let me stop putting all the stuff in the back of the truck here. Alrighty, another update moment brought to you by the Combustion Guys Garage. Alright, what do we got, Todd?
A piece of plastic.
Ooh, nice piece of plastic.
Piece of plastic.
A lot of plastic.
The dash
a lot of
is
bolts.
gone.
Huzzah. And also the steering column is gone too.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Are you
over
gonna
there.
try and get the brake out or leaving that?
The brake light.
The emergency brake?
I don't think so.
Okay. Also got the
shifter
headlights out.
Little bits I've read, those units are a pain for some reason. So this is a lot easier than the GMT 800. The code for these is GMT 360. That's what this body style is.
Okay.
But thankfully you got the shaft tip right there. And so that's actually probably a good link to try to save. I'll check into that, but I think you have to loosen it down from the rack and pinion, which may be worth checking out. But we gotta get some other stuff first.
Yep.
Anyways, that's like, you know, would be the link that would wear out and get loose on the big trucks. But very simple. You just unloose that, pull the steering column off. You got 4 bolts there. You got and wire everything. Here it is here. So yeah, really one of the easier ones.
Oh yeah, that does look a lot easier.
It's a lot easier.
Oh, that fiber was a pain.
We just want the steering wheel, but I want to get that plastic too. So this way,
Yep.
because this should be identical as on the Buicks.
Right.
And you take this off. That one had the foot pedal adjust too, apparently. But the
Oh, to move it forward and backwards?
on the pedal, up and down on the pedals.
Ah, does the Buick have that?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
a bummer.
06, that one's 04.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, so we'll be able to save, and so those are good to save too. We got the keys stuck in it now. I can't pull the keys out. So, but there's some kind of a weird glitch with this car. I don't know. There's probably a good
Yeah,
thing.
there was definitely some electrical issues. I could have that because there was a lot of weird buzzing going on inside.
Yeah, I think it's got so much junk going on. We figured out the spare tire. We got to run it through there and
Oh,
knock
yeah.
that out. So we got to get that so we can swap.
You're
We're
right.
going to work on getting the carpet stuff we need off.
Yep.
And get that out and stow the rest of this. Bear's going to work on pulling out the coolant tank.
Yep.
Because those go bad. We may grab the speakers. Not sure about that yet.
Okay.
But so far we're going to grab the whole hatch too, I think.
Yeah.
Especially those hinges up there.
Yeah, because those hinges
So,
are nice.
yeah.
Nice hinges.
That's what we need.
You dig
So,
it.
and the struts look pretty good too, so we'll save that.
Yeah, they're crusty on the edges right here, but other than that, yeah, they look pretty good too.
Now, mainly for the hatch, the black one's good, but I want to get this piece to put on
Yeah.
the Buick because I think that might look a little bit better. It's got a hairline crack there too, but that'll be good because these go
Is that
back.
headline crack or is that? Yeah, that's headline crack. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it's on
The
both
Buick's got
sides.
one too, but I think this might look a little bit better than the Buick, so we can just put a logo right there or something. Save this window. We're gonna save these pieces because mine are broke. That piece is broken, busted. I don't even think we have a third taillight
Up there, no.
It's all black.
And also that taillight, you can see it's kind of shoved in, kind of weird up there too. Is
So
the
if we
plastic?
just
Oh yeah,
keep
there's a
this whole-
hairline fracture of the plastic up there as well.
It's common for whatever
Yeah.
reason. So we'll check that and see. if we can repair it.
Plastics.
So, but that's what's going on so far. I don't think we're gonna try much mechanical at all.
Okay.
So, I mean, that rear diff, it looks decent, but I think it is smaller. And I think and plus, I just don't want to do that.
There you go.
I just don't want to take it off.
Yeah, if you don't want to do that, then there you go.
And it's all
that's good reason.
crusty and rusty, so.
Yeah, that's even better reason not to touch it.
I think I need to do the diff fluid in mine to see what kind of shape mine's in, but
Yeah.
I'll have to look at the code too and see. Hey, look at here.
Hey, it comes with the touch thingy.
Get the little ring. I don't think mine does that. Has it that?
No, it doesn't have the ring. The ring broke off, I think.
The quest for the ring.
The ring. Yeah. Okay. Well,
So if we get the. Anyways, we got that.
yeah. Okay. It's got gas
Voila.
in it. You're gonna try and
Very little.
siphon out the gas?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I hope that's not an issue to dump it.
Typically it isn't, I don't think. I don't
We
remember.
need to pull the whole tank off the other one, so.
Right. Oh yeah,
If
good
we're
point.
gonna
Yeah.
buy a car to scrap it, then it seems like we should be okay.
Did you see the
Seems
tank
like-
off for miles? Oh, okay. So yeah, so that wasn't an issue
Well, it
either.
was full of gas too, so.
Yes, it was. Okay. Alrighty.
Anyways, that's
Yep.
our 130 update.
Yep.
I think we're doing
Presented by
pretty good time-wise.
Combustion Guys Garage. Alrighty.
Driveway.
In the driveway. Yeah, exactly. Anyways, check out the shop. Anyways, go. Bye. Alright, it's update time.
Hello!
And so Todd's got the, what is that, torque wrench?
Oh, we needed that too.
It just bust off.
Yep.
Bummer.
Let me get this one. Torque's bit, actually, yeah.
Torque bit, yep. So.
Bummer. Well, This was broke on the Buick, so that's why we're trying to retrieve it from here. Obviously, just a
plastic or yeah, just a plastic issue is
I
normal.
wonder if it's glued on.
Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Anyways, that's not good. So,
Oh, man.
any aftermarkets for that?
Huh?
Any aftermarket options?
I don't know. I think it's kind of glued on there too. I think we might want to
Stop touching that.
just leave it alone.
Okay, well, that ain't good.
What I want to do is get the window off so I
Right.
can get through there to get the hinges to
Right.
get the hatch off. But it looked like this was the first piece to take off first. But if I keep working on it, there's not going to be anything left.
All right, so just typical GM plastic.
We can get the slide the window off maybe. Let's see. I don't know.
Anyways,
You know, that keeps the water from draining in, so we kind of
need that piece.
we need all of it. Oh, it's not locked?
Oh, yeah, that one's locked.
Ooh, this one's unlocked.
Okay.
Rods might be in a weird spot now.
Yeah, might have to wrap around and pull them. So anyways, update in the front, we got Todd the liquid tanks for the cooler and the bug wash. I got those, and subsequent motors. Also got the horns ripped out, along with the front fascia part of it. So got that done. So that's nice. Coming on over to the side, we got all the dashy stuff out. It came out a lot quicker than I thought, that's for sure. And then got the extra fuse box and stuff, all that stuff out there as well. So came apart pretty good.
Yeah, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's glued on there. Yeah, I think it's bolted and then it's like a double stick tape. But this doesn't look any easier to get off, honestly.
So do you need just the whole piece then? Just take the whole thing together?
The whole hatch.
Right.
But to not break this, I want to slide the window off. But I don't know totally how to do that.
Huh.
Let's see. Okay, well, we'll keep poking at it.
So luckily we didn't get focused on this before we got all the interior out, because apparently this is going to be the pain.
That is a good point.
So that is a blessing that we got that. So now we can deal with Mr. Irritating.
Yeah.
So, alrighty.
Yeah,
Well,
that would have been very annoying.
that would have been very demoralizing. Beautiful sounding truck.
Yeah, just the spare tire get off,
Yep.
and then I got to swap one from the zero. You did get that on video, right?
I think so. Yep. Yeah, this one doesn't have much.
That's why you
there.
don't do that.
Ooh, that's creaking.
What I was gonna see is if you can bend it back farther, you know, without.
Having those.
That's it. And fire!
Enter letter number 5.
I forgot about that.
Sweet.
Yeah, so you can go back a little bit farther.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to see an easier way to get to the pins.
Right.
Or the bolts. For that hinge. Not really a lot of easy ways to it.
No.
It looked like you'd have to knock the pins out, but you got this shoulder here.
Oh, made in Mexico. That's why it's a pain. It's not made in the U.S. That's why.
So any sort of hammering
see,
up here
we
is
found the
really going to
reason.
be. Yeah.
I found the reason.
Let me set this down.
Questions.
Just thankfully you can leave the springs open.
Yeah. Then it works. Sweet.
So
Under the
Now-
bumper.
do we get to the hinges?
That's awkward.
What I have to do is get back
Onto the
to
roof.
the top.
Get onto the top. And so then I hold the window up.
That'd be.
Okay, well that's an option, I suppose.
Or what's the other option? Let's see. Well, I mean, you could just use wrenches. That's true.
Yeah,
That might be better.
probably be a pain, but it's definitely
Well, maybe
workable.
we could use because it looks like it's 7/16. Well, let's say it's half.
Mm-hmm.
So we can use the ratchet wrenches.
Okay.
That'll work.
Alrighty. Well, we'll find out. We'll get work on that and see what we got going on.
Yeah.
Bring it back. Alright, try this again. So, we got this thing stripped out from the inside and got all the gizzards and the goodies that we wanted. Todd spilt some bug wash, but we got some back, so that worked out pretty good.
How much video do you think we lost?
I don't know. We had the battery.
The new brushless
on beat.
Very handy.
Yeah, it worked out pretty good. Yeah. Yep. Well, yeah. Definitely went a lot easier to get this thing ripped apart and put back together to some degree. So that was cool. Let's see how the Buick works. Taking stuff out and putting it back in nice and easy.
Hopefully it's similar. We'll find out.
Should be. Should be.
But yeah,
So.
we don't know where the computer is on it.
Yeah, can't find it. So.
Somebody will
Not
get
true.
some good, the junkyard I think will get some good body panels on it.
Yep,
so.
some good doors and stuff.
I
So.
mean, ish. I don't know, some of them are pretty good. I mean, that one's in good shape.
Mhm.
I think that one's got some
Yeah, it's
rust on it.
mostly the rock panels that are the rusty
Some water
issues.
was sitting in there.
Yeah,
That door's
so.
in good shape.
But yeah. So, anyways, this stuff.
Mirrors!
Oh yeah, you wanted the mirrors. Ah! That's what we forgot.
10 millimeters. Burn, burn, burn.
Okay. Gotta find it. Well, I found 13, and I got an 8, and I got 10. Yep. Alright.
Yeah, I really love those. I'm hoping to disable that crazy mirror thing too.
Let's see here. Where's my wrench? Yeah, I know, right? I like that. So you're probably, yeah, you need a brighter LED to make it actually show up. But having that clear piece there is pretty cool. Let's get another mirror here. I got my bolt heads over there, so I need to grab those if I can. That might be helpful later on. And grab that little guy, thank you. Nut, and alright, see if we can get him off of there. Alright, so got my mirrors, and I'll get our heads back on there. Oh yeah, so sure that there's a third one. That's interesting. Okay, so we got questions here. Third bolt hole. Third bolt. Where is the bolt? Ah, there it is. Alright, so for future reference, that's what you're looking for. Okay, well, basically, we're done, but that's kind of a big mistake there, so we'll have to fix that. Anyways, oh well. But, yeah, we got a lot done, so. Alright, guys, it is day 2 of Trailblazer Take-A-Pot project. And it's chilly once again. Yep, nothing's moved, so. Exactly, because there's no snow on the ground, but it's chilly. It's chilly, because we got humidity. Ain't fun. Anyways, day 2. Let's get started. And here we see the great plight of a universe. You have to take the spare tire off to get to the other tire, to put the other spare tire on, to then be able to put the spare tire back on after getting this tire off.
Well, then we have to put the jack on there too. So.
Yeah, exactly. So, all that wonderfulness.
You have to put the trailer first, so then put the trailer in.
Yeah, we're gonna do.
Doing it to get the wheels on.
Mm-hmm.
The trailer, you know, I'd have it jacked up, and the trailer would go.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
You gotta roll the jack out.
Roll the jack
It's
out.
late enough. I don't think the neighbors will mind.
Okay, we'll roll the road out.
See that video?
Yep. Nice. What McLaren is it?
I forgot I done got a trailer on the back of me.
I got a trailer on because I was looking at the Prince Edward Island, apparently, is what we're looking at. Ah, it's back.
Well, we're looking at this Prince Edward Island plate, which is kind of cool. You don't see that too often.
Exactly.
But the Grand Highlanders, you get the right trim. They look good. The Lexus version, amazing.
Yeah,
if you don't
Lexus
mind
is good.
spending like, 85. And there's actually a F version of that as well.
Ooh.
So which looks really good. But once again, $85,000.
Yep.
But it looks amazing. Anyways,
Yep.
we just got done at the old Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
The boss wasn't at
Bobby.
Ooh, and I got the brisk peach mango. So
Yeah. Tasty
anyways, so we got the Trailblazers off.
Yep.
And the other place, the boss wasn't there to take the scrap, which is unfortunate, because I really like that guy. He was a retired Miami police officer. But anyways, we found another junkyard today, same day, thankfully. Called, gave some brief description of what the vehicle was, what it had on it, miles. And then I just had to send a few pictures in. And they offered us $450 for the Trailblazer,
Exactly.
which I was really surprised about. I didn't quabble with that one little bit. So thankfully, I think there's enough parts on too where, if you just do rear axle, trans, diff, and the engine, you're looking at probably $1,200 to $1,700 right there.
For them, yeah.
They'll be able to resell. So
Yep. Help them out, helps us out.
yeah, I just wanted it off the trailer.
Right.
So nothing against those Atlas motors, but we're not in the ballpark for that yet.
Nope.
By the time we want one, though, they'll probably be super expensive or
Yep.
rare, like Cletus McFarland and Crown Victoria's.
Exactly.
So 2 full days, if you consider getting it originally, then getting the wheels off of it. I think efficiency-wise, we did pretty good. Taking care of that. I think I bought it, was it the second week of December or something?
Yeah, something like that.
So, I remember I told you, I was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't wanna do this. Thankfully, there was enough room in the storage unit yesterday to put all of the stuff because my topper leaks and I didn't want the interior to get wet.
Exactly.
But looking at all that black leather and black interior parts next to the black Buick, if we didn't have Meckham tomorrow, I think we'd be doing an interior swap tomorrow. So that's how excited I was. Sort of. But anyways, that was our adventure with the 06 Trailblazer.
Yep.
Another one chalked up on the list. I think this is the 3rd part out video that we've done so far.
Yeah.
So this is the 4th one. Yeah, maybe like 4th and a half. I helped with my first car was a 92 Corsica. I helped with that one. I actually did a lot of that one. And then Mr. Herring hauled that one away, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Dumpster. And then my dad had an 89 Corsica that he parted out. So, yeah, 1 for the books, 4.5 for me. So it's pretty cool.
Very nice.
Thanks for watching. Hopefully it'll be a little while before we do another part out video because
it would be nice.
we
It would
got
be
stuff
nice.
to do.
Yeah.
Stuff to do.
Yeah.
Probably more random house projects that you'll see in the in my stuff. I'm not sure what bear's got up his sleeve, but there's an armed bear somewhere.
Yeah, there's something's in there because it's attached apparently. So, anyways, all right.
And if you want a TCGR hat, they are available.
Exactly. Along with shirts and other cool merch. So check it out. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.